Hey everybody, my name is Shauna and welcome to my Shauna Moana channel. Today is Tuesday, you know what that means. Tuesdays and Fridays are my recording days. This is my last week of recording videos twice a week before I go away for my very long summer break. I am going to be traveling across Canada and I have no idea what to expect. I'm both nervous and excited. So yeah, before I get started into today's video, I just want to thank everybody for taking time out of your day to watch or listen. I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. I do talk about my disability every now and then so I can remind you guys why I am the way I am. I do talk mostly about what's happening in the world, what's going on in my life, give you guys updates. YouTube is a hobby of mine. I do not get paid for this. I don't edit any of my videos. This is just something that I do for fun. So yeah, I'm like dealing with cramps right now, so that's fun. And I have a feeling that I'm going to get a little bit of a cold after because it's been like that since February. My periods have been messed up and I've been getting sick a lot. So I have a feeling that maybe I'm going to get another cold later before I go. I am so excited. I'm going to try to document as much as I can in Saskatchewan and maybe Alberta, British Columbia. So yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what's going to happen because the weather has been a little bit nutty. And that's like crazy with all the wildfires and the storms. Yeah. Besides all that stuff that's happening, I only have 3 things that I want to talk about today. The Big Bend. I don't know if you guys know about this, and I've seen the memes. You can try to look it up on Google. The Big Bend is a new building that is coming to New York. Well, there was a proposal, and it looks kind of silly, to be honest. I'm going to try my best to show a picture. It's a little bit blurry in here, but I'm going to try my best to show you guys. You can look it up on Google, and I've seen all the memes, of course, because whenever there's something going on, it's going to become a meme, even if it's serious. It's just a conception of Big Bend over Central Park, and I'm so used to saying Big Ben, like Big Bend. I don't know how that would work, but it's apparently going to be 2,000 feet, so 610 meters. Residential location is in Billionaires Row, New York City, United States. Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think some people were talking about it. That's going to be really, really weird. Like, how would the top floors work? Do you have to sleep on an angle? I don't know. Anyways, that's the first topic, which was really quick. I think that is a little ridiculous, maybe a little too futuristic. It looks like, what are those fans called? Those Dyson fans. I like those. Let me see, does it actually look like it? Those Dyson fans. Yeah, it does look like a Dyson fan. A Dyson tower fan. Oh wow. They're hundreds of dollars. Anyways. BrainBridge. I want to talk about this for a second because apparently, I don't know when they're going to do this or when they're going to try it, but it's the world's first head transplant machine concept. Okay, I love sci-fi, but there's another article that says that viral video showing a head transplant is fake, obviously, because in my own opinion, I don't think it's possible. A head transplant would be very weird. Maybe we're just not ready for that kind of technology. It is 2024, and I know technology is kind of, you have phones that can fold in your pocket. and stuff, but a head transplant, maybe like in 100 years from now, but I can't say. How a head transplant, wait, has a head transplant ever been done? Well, in many experiments, the recipient's head has not been removed, but in others it has been. Experimentation in animals began in the early 1900s. What? As of 2024, no lasting successes have been achieved. Yeah, you can't really mess around with stuff like that. Maybe sometime in the future a head transplant may be possible, but to me, again, in my opinion, maybe it's possible. Maybe it will be possible in the future, like 100 years from now or 200 years from now. But for now, I don't know. We're just not ready for certain technology like flying cars, teleportation, head transplants. Like, we're just not ready for that. Maybe we're just thinking way too, like, ahead of our time. I don't know. Technology is changing really, really fast. Okay, my last topic is pretty much like a question. It's gonna sound weird. How hard is it to apply for disability, or why is it hard to apply for disability? I don't know how I'm going to say that. Why is it hard to apply for disability? And I wanted to talk about this for a long time, for months actually. Excuse me for a second. I felt my nose like, oh no, my nose is going to be dripping on camera. Why is it hard to apply for disability? Maybe I'll just put that in the title. And the only reason I want to talk about that, I actually wanted to talk about this way back in September. Many people do not get documentation that is needed before applying. And I wanted to bring this up because I know some people who have disabilities, they need to be on disability, and they keep getting rejected even though there's like physical evidence. And I heard of a story, there's this teenager, she has a heart problem and it could be a fatal condition, and she keeps getting rejected and rejected by disability. And that's just unfair because unfortunately there have been so many people claiming that they have a disability and then they get caught walking or playing a sport or doing something that they said they had trouble with, like lifting weights or lifting up their own kid and driving. Like, there's this man who claimed that he was blind and yet he's driving a truck. So unfortunately, there are people who fake disorders and disabilities, making it hard for people to apply for disability because now, like, I don't know how hard it is to apply for disability now, because when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had to apply for disability and I kept getting rejected. Not when I was a kid, but when I was 18, I had to go from the CAS, the Children's Aid Society, to the ODSP office. And I had to apply for disability, but I kept getting rejected. A social worker had to go with my dad and I to the CAS. I meant from the CAS to the ODSP office, just for me to finally get accepted. I don't know how long that took. I don't remember the process because I have fetal alcohol syndrome. I don't remember much. I think it was free at the time. I don't know if you have to pay to apply, or I don't know how it works these days. How do you apply for disability? I don't know. And some people have asked me, like, how do you apply for disability? I don't know. I don't remember the process. My dad, all he told me was that when I first got into ODSP, I was rejected, and then the social worker had to go with us from the CAS just for me to finally get accepted. And I'm with Community Living Windsor. They help people and families who have disabilities, physical or invisible. They're great, and I used to hate community living because I didn't understand why I had to be with them, but now I do. I have a better understanding of community living. I am more aware of my disability. I've learned so much. I've done 9 presentations in total where I share my story about what it's like to live with FAS. I do have a TikTok account. I can put that link in the description box below. And yeah, and unfortunately, it's very difficult to apply for disability. I think you have to go to your family doctor still, and then you have to see if they can refer you to someone who can help you. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. But I feel like I'm getting a little stuffy. And it comes and goes, but it's allergies. I should be taking Allegra because apparently Allegra helps with allergies. And I think Claritin Clear. It's expensive, but apparently it works. I don't know. Anyways, those are all the topics I want to talk about today. This is my second last video, and then on May 31st, May 31st will be my last video before I go for my long family vacation, my long summer break. Please continue to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, turn on the bell for notifications. My social media links will be down in the description box below, along with anything that I forgot to say. And of course, my last video will be very short. I might record down by the Detroit River because I think the weather is going to be much nicer than it is today. I don't know what else to say, so yeah, I hope to see you guys next time for my last video. Not my last video because I'm not quitting YouTube anytime soon. It's just I'm gonna be gone for a while, and I will try to record some short videos, and maybe I'll try recording a vlog. That's obviously going to look much different because I will not be here. I don't know what else to say now. Okay, peace.